Yeah.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him like this man, Lord. That's the big scam, but he stretch a disc. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, just on your fifth grand. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Hey, I'm in 50s and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit automatic, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Alright, so
you sit that over there.
That's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.
It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They run, lines, and right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Throwing on second down. Luck. Rodgers brings it in. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Luck. Complete to Rodgers. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Hey, new Jacquish called you, see if you're in here. Check something new.
First down, it's Long. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Off of play action. Luck. Now a hit and Luck lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it.
No, wrong person, wrong person.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
I got my...
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. The throw over the middle, taken in. And
So what do you mean I'm a ball?
down to the 35.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
I'm not better than you, boy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I like doing slants because that's what pros do. Slants.
And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver was
not a
DK
boss.
Metcalf.
Stop calling me that by
Second
Cookie.
down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play.
He said, give me all the beef in your cash register. What
Again
did that
on
supposed to
2nd
mean?
and 10, it's Wilson.
And who are you, first of all? Are you a
Dixon
new
has
subscriber?
Shrugs off another. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
I could have did a running play. I forgot I was this close.
Throwing again here.
Hey, I messed up my thumb.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move up.
And he will score.
Whoa.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Hey.
A 6-yard touchdown. These guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one
I'm
tackle.
better than you.
No
You
running
cannot
back
be
must go to the
talking
bench
junk
and say,
me.
"Ah,
I'm
I got
like
stopped
literally
just
better
short."
than you.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run.
I'm better than you in Madden and Fortnite. So, boy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Why would they run
He'll take
straight?
this up past the
I got
20
26
and down
comments
at
and
the
4 people.
22-yard line.
What the heck is this?
As Indianapolis gets ready for this next drive, Charles, I want to get your thoughts on where they move after this season because they were contenders much of the year. Remember, they were 5-2 and then eventually finished 7-9, but it looked like for a moment the AFC South was going to be theirs. What happened to this team? And under pressure, they got him again. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust to account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Hey, do y'all want me to get back on Fortnite?
He was disrupting defensively. 3rd and long. It's Locke. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Well, as they come out here to set up shop for this next drive, let's talk about the NFC Championship game coming up. San Francisco hosting Green Bay. It was the road teams winning in the wild card round, Seattle, Minnesota, but the home teams bounced back in the divisional round. 49ers beating the Vikings and the Pack beating Seattle in Lambeau, so sets up a great NFC Championship game.
And a rematch of their regular season.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
I'm gonna play like until like third. I'm gonna play until like third quarter, I guess. And then I'm gonna get back on Fortnite.
Big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he would. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go.
We talk about me getting back on Fortnite, missing my toes.
Did someone dare them?
I got 42 comments and 5 people.
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Bring that in here.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A solid run on. First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach.
Now a hit and loss.
Shout running game.
It's out.
Boom. Bop. $13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. I bet. Alright, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and they in here right now. Bye.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Love. And that's incomplete. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting defensively. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means that we can come up with something here on 3rd down.
Line.
Out of the gun. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Returnable for Lockett. And now running right through it.
Return ball.
Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. That'll go down as an 84-yard punt return. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Brandon, I loved his game in college, and I thought he would translate well as a pro. Boy, did he exceed my expectations. Another punt return for a touchdown.
Busted onto the scene as an all-pro returner as a rookie. He's not looking back. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Well, it's no secret. That's why they haven't returned punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there.
If I have 100 comments by the end of this video,
let's see what the Colts can do with this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Charles, as this offense comes out here, let's talk about the AFC Championship game coming up. Kansas City hosting Tennessee. The Chiefs, the winner over the Texans in the divisional round.
You can't call him a
they got a surprise gift on Saturday night with those Titans winning in Baltimore to set up the unexpected matchup.
But sometimes a gift isn't exactly a gift because they went from thinking they had to chase around Lamar Jackson to having to fortify themselves against Derrick Henry and the 250 pounds of man coming at them running the football. That run defense that got better as the season went on, it will get severely tested in this one.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Love. He's got it to Hilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck, incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
I'm back.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Always got some breathing room. And all the way in, Seattle. Chris Carson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Do you want me to get back on Fortnite?
They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they
y'all want me to get back on Fortnite so y'all can stop flipping arguing?
From the 15-yard line, what are they
just say yes or no in the comments right now.
When you fake 1 in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line.
You want me to get back on Fortnite?
Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Marlon Mack now heading back out there. You can count his carries on 1 finger. They've only given him the rock 1 time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line.
I get back up there.